Hey, Joe! Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, boy.
So we're going to the inn? Do you need a room or are you staying here?
Are you staying? I found wine.
Okay, well we'll get you in the morning.
No, I want a room.
Alright.
I don't know.
I paid
I
for
might.
wine, so you're good to go.
Oh, thank you. I'll pay you back.
I got it.
This is now my own. I have my own personal room on the island. I feel like he'd be okay sleeping in a natural cave. I'm like, At least there's no alligators in this one.
It's the first natural place you've been. And you got it to the wrong cave. Alright, I guess we'll go back upstairs and what do you run with? And then go to the inn.
I'll stumble after Taylor to go to the inn.
Okay.
I'll like motion Kabar to help like guide you. You know, like slam paddles. You know, if you swear like veer too far one way, he'll like nudge you.
Like bumpers on a bowling alley?
Yeah, I didn't want to use that analogy, but yes.
But yes.
I feel like it's a hand on one side and just like his scythe on the other.
Alright, so you guys are directed to the inn, which is number 9 on this map.
We need to get a room, or rooms, and we need to find somewhere private.
You weren't here, Kabar, but we busted him out of prison.
I heard like 100 silver or something.
Oh, well, that ruins my joke.
Oh.
No, but yeah, we got him out. And then we're going to the inn.
Oh, good. Good.
We need to get
You
to
singing?
we need to get to a private place, and we need to have a discussion. Let's go to the end now.
I didn't do it. We didn't do anything.
I know.
Not everything is about you, Joe.
It was Joe's fault.
You guys should have came to the cave thing. They had apple beer. It was great.
Not right now.
You stink of
So,
alcohol.
I said, hey, we shouldn't do that to his slippers. But Kabar was like, no, it'll be fun.
No, he made me. I told him to stop.
You guys, it's fine.
I'm hungry.
I'm tired.
Okay, so you guys are standing outside of the Lifestone Inn.
Okay. I make a move to stand on the inside.
Alright, you walk inside.
That is the most awkward way you could have constructed that statement.
There's...
I go inside. Wait, until...
Walking inside, there's...
Oh, that is offensive.
There are no tables or anything. It's a counter. It looks like it's
No
set up...
tables?
Yeah, it looks like it's set up to sell
I'm leaving.
freshly roasted fish. And there's a set of stairs leading down.
Not my preferred smell. You know.
Something smells fishy.
There's a woman,
I'm gonna keep saying that.
maybe her mid-50s, and she looks like she permanently smells of fish as well.
Oh no.
Excuse me,
Maybe-
She
Maybe-
looks like she permanently smells of fish.
Oh,
Renlith.
I can't even imagine.
She has her own whiskers. Okay.
Renlith puts one of his the arms of his robe up to his face and says, maybe one of you can do the talking.
Don't you have prestidigitation or
So
something?
it's like,
I can't. This is too powerful.
My magic. There's no no use here.
she looks like
Excuse me, miss. Hello?
Mrs.
She looks like
name's
the
Mrs.
matchmaker in Dr. Zhivago.
Excuse me, Mrs. Hello?
Yes. Would you like to buy some roasted fish?
Oh,
Perhaps, in a while, but...
eat the nice
we're
lady's
actually looking
fish.
for some rooms, some sleeping, sleep beds.
I will buy your fish.
Wait, you
Hey,
want to rent one
hey.
of the rooms at the inn?
Hey,
Yeah,
Oh,
I've never done this before.
well,
The domiciles? Is that what they're?
How many rooms do you have here?
we have
who
3
gave
rooms.
Kamar a word of the day calendar?
That's decent.
Dormitory?
What is going on?
Each room is 8
Heard
cards.
Renlith say it
You're
once.
supposed to drink the whole smart potion, not half of it.
We're gonna
You don't
need
ration it out.
There's a smart
6
potion?
nights.
And it comes with fish dinner.
What about for breakfast?
Oh, no. Okay, you can have fish breakfast then.
I like fish. Ding, ding, ding.
The fish is normally not ready for breakfast, though.
Oh, I mean, like, does it include breakfast?
No, fish dinner.
A continental breakfast.
Continental?
And where are the rooms?
No, this is the Isles.
Where are the rooms?
This is the Isles of Haze, not the continent.
Does the whole place smell like fish?
Is there Wi-Fi?
I bet there's gonna be a dome in most of the rooms. How big are your rooms?
Oh, big enough for a bed.
Can you not chew while you're trying to?
I feel like she's chewing
Tough fish.
fish. How do you have tough fish? It literally falls apart when you touch it.
It's jerky.
Alright, so we would like to get 3 of your rooms, please, for 5 nights.
5 nights.
At Freddy's?
No.
Is that too many?
Weird.
Oh, well, I guess that would be 40 copper pieces.
How many?
Daniel, what's your address?
1657.
Okay.
40 copper pieces.
That'd be 40 copper pieces a room.
Guys,
40 cover?
I got this.
I don't have that little.
And I clonk my big old
What are
bag.
these coins
I
you
don't have
speak
it.
of?
I don't
only
have-
bills.
I have 4 silver.
I don't have anything that small.
No. Guys, I got this. My treat.
Okay.
And I
I mean, it's
plop
only
my
fair.
bowl bag. And I start rifling through it. 1, 2.
I feel like the bar is one of those little squeezy change purses.
Oh, a little coin purse. I have like 50 of them. Like,
I mean,
Just tied together in like a bundle.
Yes, they're little bags inside of a bag.
It's fantastic.
oh yeah, of course. And they're not like sorted. Each one has a fistful of random coin in it.
I have 12,761 gold.
To help you be more stealthy so they don't rattle as
I don't
much.
have any
Exactly.
or silver.
57.
Casino. Stealth is my middle name.
1 gold piece would overpay for this.
Yes, that's why I
So-
say I can't pay this.
How much is it? 40 copper.
Can you possibly charge us more?
Wait, hold up.
It's 40 copper a room, so what's that?
Is that per night?
120 copper?
No.
Oh, okay, fine.
Oh, 120.
Oh, thank God. Here, just keep the change. And I hand her 2 gold pieces.
No, I got this.
Oh,
And
no.
I give her
No, this
two of
isn't
them.
right. This isn't right. That's too much.
Well then,
Fine, then just give Kabar. Can you do potatoes for Kabar?
Oh no.
Oh, hold on.
I
Carry the
I
potato.
roast and dry fish.
16.5.
If you want the potatoes, you've got to go to the farms.
Okay, is that 40 copper a night?
No, that's 40 copper a room.
35 minutes for Taco Bell delivery.
Night or for the 5-day stay?
That's insane.
It's not great because
They've got to
Taco
drive
Bell-
there and then drive back.
It's right there. Well, yeah, true. The fact I don't have to drive is
It's 40 copper a room for the whole night per person.
Okay, so I give her 120 copper.
Okay.
I don't understand what's happening here. Everything is far more confusing.
I
than it needs to be.
know,
Can you just
why?
tell me where the room is, please?
Why?
Downstairs, choose any one you want.
Okay.
Because our ship crashed at sea and we're in hell. That's what happened.
I'm pretty sure this is going to be like a Wicker Man scenario. Renlith is going to have honey on his head with a wicker basket or a wicker cage, and he's just going to be screaming.
Hey, make sure we keep track of the days, guys, too.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
So you guys gonna go downstairs and check out your rooms?
Renlith is going.
I mean,
Downstairs.
it's either that or go to
Downstairs.
the
Is it underground?
Yep.
Huh. Sounds cozy.
Wait, are any buildings more than a story tall?
The only thing that's more than a story tall that you've seen so far is the large temple of the gods. That's the tallest thing other than the obelisk.
Huh. Alright. Yeah, I guess we can check them out and, like, drop our saddlebags or whatever.
Your saddlebags. All right, so you go downstairs, and this there are wooden stairs that end in natural cavern.
Great. This is just
Ooh.
great. I'm just pleased as punch.
It's cozy.
How far away are we from the magic shop?
Like distance-wise, 200, 300 feet.
I mean, which is it?
Are you gonna cast fireball? What's going on? Like,
Yes! I knew we were going to burn down the town. Every time.
Scrolls
Yeah,
are very
just, like, trying to
flammable.
figure
You gotta
out
admit, this one deserves it. Okay.
So the cave has been formed a little bit to where there's like doors set into the walls, and there's like 3 sectioned off areas that are rooms.
Guys, I had a room like this, very similar, across the
Much
town.
bigger, for free.
Bigger and for free, so we can stay there. It's
Complimentary
fine.
drinks.
I'm kind of a big deal there.
Okay,
There doesn't
well,
appear to be a lock on any of the doors.
yeah, of course.
We
So,
could wizard lock it, right?
Renlith uses a sorcery point to distance spell his message to try and send a message to one of the wizards and just say, "Do you have any arcane lock scrolls?"
Oh god.
This is a long distance call.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, true. What would happen if we cast that underground?
What distance does that give you?
240
I love it.
You do not get a response.
figures. Okay, I make the hut
In the middle of the area.
in the.
Each room is about 10 foot. Not square, but
I just make it
general area is about 10 feet in the room.
I mean, I make it in kind of an obnoxious way.
Okay.
Is there any other?
Is there?
How?
I don't know.
Please
However he
explain
does it.
in a
However he
detailed
does it.
fashion.
Like he does it right up against the wall, so that it's really impeding on the space of the next room.
So if that spell doesn't have enough room, does it work?
Let me look, because
So basically each of these rooms is about 10 foot diameter, give or take.
Okay.
So they're not huge, but they've got a small, very low bed. Like it's just slightly above the ground. And then they've got a little wardrobe type thing that's set in there that also has a table attached to the wardrobe for like a wash basin. But there's a bowl in there with no water in it, and it's completely dark other than the lamps, or not even lamps, but the candles that are on the tables, but they're not lit. There's torches outside the rooms, but they're also not lit. So when you guys come down here, it's completely pitch black.
Good thing I have dark vision.
Yeah. And the smell of fish just kind of permeates the whole area.
so-
Oh no.
it just says immobile dome of force springs around and above you and remains stationary. For the duration, spell ends if you leave its area. 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside with you. Spell fails if the area includes a larger creature or more than 9 creatures.
Hey, you want to just go camping?
It's a 10-foot radius hemisphere. So yeah, I guess you can put the spell in your chosen room.
Yeah. So that's what I'll do.
What's going on? Why do we need the hut?
Because he needs the hut. You'll see
Because let me tell you why.
So I'm 100% ordering Taco
Oh,
Bell
he's
on
mad.
DoorDash. So does anyone want anything?
I'm good.
Anyone?
There's a difference between want and will get. So I always want Taco Bell, but no.
Daniel, I'll pay for it. It's fine.
I don't really need anything.
You
Taylor?
can give me a cheesy frito burrito.
Cheesy what?
Yes.
Cheesy frito burrito.
Is that
It's on the dollar menu.
That's a thing?
A cheesy cheesy bean and rice burrito.
Jesus.
You're right. Oh, it's just so
Are you guys getting
Taylor, you
Taco
want
Bell
anything?
delivered?
Yeah. Apparently that's happening.
There's a new cheesy gorditas.
So it says
What is it?
the
Those are
atmosphere,
too
Tiki Taco
expensive.
Bell? Whatever it's called.
the atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry, regardless of the weather outside. So
Oh, okay.
There's a cheesy bean and rice burrito.
yeah,
Okay.
the dome is opaque
He wants
from the
some
outside
wrap thing on
of
the
any
bottom.
color you choose.
Who would get a cheesy
What?
bean
You
and
gotta
rice
choose the
burrito
color
with
the
no
whole time?
beans?
Yeah.
That's an
He always
option.
he always
That would be
picks.
so bad.
Why is that an option?
Thanks what? Clear?
Yeah.
Cheese and rice in a cur- So for the cheesy bean and rice burrito, one of the options is no beans.
Yeah.
That'd be so
Oh.
sad. I just want cheese and rice wrapped in a
Maybe just put some
tortilla.
nacho cheese in my tortilla, please. I really want to experience eating that.
No,
Can you substitute cottage cheese?
That right there,
They
that
have-
is what being poor tastes
No,
like.
they have that.
It tastes
like
like
the cheesy
nacho
roll-up.
cheese in a tortilla.
Oh, you're right.
They have a cheesy roll up. It's
Oh,
just
does it
nacho cheese in a tortilla.
Oh, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
That is
That
foul.
tastes like poverty. That's what that tastes
It doesn't even
like.
taste like poverty. It just tastes.
Oh no!
It's just
If you guys want to know what poor tastes like,
Like poverty
I can
is-
give you a very clear description of what that
It's
is.
a cheese and mustard sandwich.
poverty is rice
No,
and beans.
an
It's
ice
not
sandwich.
nacho cheese.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just tastes like a lot of beans.
Smells like beans too.
I
Yeah,
like rice and beans.
Me too.
Yeah. You learn to
Done.
not like them when you eat them every single day.
Hey, the Frito burrito is not an option for burritos.
Hmm.
Oh wait, value menu. Never mind.
It's
It's
cheaper.
like I know they just
Beefy Frito, cheesy
Yeah,
bean and
that's it.
rice, cheesy roll up.
don't get that. Or do not get that. You're better off grabbing a tortilla from your fridge and putting some shredded cheese in it.
Beefy Frito to a burrito. All right. Fantastic.
Chris, do you need a
Jam
burrito?
in.
Everyone else is getting a burrito.
Hmm?
Do you
Hey,
need a
Taylor, you
burrito?
want
No, I'm
something?
good. Thank you though.
No, I'm good. I don't know what I had for
I
dinner.
think I've got $1 somewhere. I can throw
Fish
it away.
sticks. I had fish
It's,
sticks.
it's fine. I've eaten enough of your little Debbie snacks. I can swing $1 burrito.
Actually, I can go for some cinnamon twists.
Those are so addictive.
I don't think I've ever had them. What are they?
What?
Cinnamon
Cinnamon
Twist.
twists? Oh, they're so good.
I feel like they're not as good as they are as I'm eating them as they should be. I don't know.
They're just kind
They're
of
tasty.
crunchy puff things with cinnamon and sugar on
Yeah,
them.
they're just rice puff, right?
Yeah.
They're rice? Or are they
Maybe?
Right. As far as things that are based on churros go,
styrofoam?
they are not churros.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's fried styrofoam. with
Yeah,
cinnamon.
basically.
Yeah.
Essentially, they're Taco Bell churros.
But they're crunchy. They're
That's a
good.
that's a very good description.
Why
of
did
what they
someone
are.
give me access to this technology?
My wife loves them. My
why-
wife loves
They're good.
cinnamon twists.
Oh man, I could go for a real churro.
Churros are good. Oh man,
No.
get up here. At the farmer's market.
Oh man, California.
We're
Mexican
getting nothing
food.
done. All right.
Yeah. So, okay. Anyways,
So you guys are hanging out at the end. Oh, you wanted your serious discussion. I don't even have to drive this. You guys, it's all up to you guys now.
are we in trouble, Renlith?
No, you're not in trouble. I just need
Oh,
to.
thank God.
I need to tell you about what I think is going on with these stones. And Celia, if any of this makes sense to you, please chime in. But
Okay. I don't think it does.
okay, so Rasa, right? Or is that the god who they like here, Rasa, or was it?
I think they like all of them.
No, I mean for the turtle people.
Kyla,
Kyla, thank
the
you.
Earth Mother Goddess.
Yeah. So okay, they've got a green stone here, and Celia has.
I ordered extra. There's a lot of burritos.
Celia has seen or felt. Do you remember how many you felt, Celia?
What?
Of these pools of magic, the pool of
It
magic.
was 4.
I only feel one right now.
Right. But I mean, in the past, when you were more central
Can
in
you
the
point to it
continent,
right
there was a
now?
number of them.
All I feel is one.
Okay.
Point to it.
Yeah, it's close, right? Because it's right there.
It feels no.
Point to
It's
it.
not that close. It feels that way.
Which way is she pointing?
Pointing at me.
I mean, you guys
She's pointing at you, Ted.
downstairs. You guys can kind of lost your frame of reference for direction.
Okay.
What?
Well,
This should be survival check.
Well, you're in dark with no windows.
That's a fair point.
Yeah,
Underground.
we knew
And you're drunk.
that.
Also,
There's a
Hazard.
spiral
Yeah.
staircase.
No,
In that case, then yeah, I'll give you that.
there's no spiral case. I mean, you can give me a wisdom check to try to figure out if you know your directions down here, or a survival check.
But the important thing is,
The DC is
it's
going to be
not
relatively
closing,
high.
right?
Never mind.
So my thoughts then.
But
is-
I just feel one is really strong. It almost wants to give me a headache.
Let's go that way.
well, just
Was it any point stronger while we were on this island?
No,
Not to keep interrupting you.
no, it's just always been here since we got close to this area. I mean, I could feel it the whole time. It was getting stronger, and the other ones just kept getting weaker. But they weren't close to here. Everything else I felt was real far away. One piece, and it's real strong.
Like, did it get stronger when we went?
The same.
Okay.
And it,
No further questions.
Unless eyes
it doesn't
switch
feel
on.
like it's in this town. It feels further away, but it's like it wants me to come find it.
Good.
That's interesting.
That's
Do
good.
you think you could go find it if you started out?
Maybe.
Like, if you actively try to find it, do you feel
But
like
when
you
I
can
felt
find
it earlier, I think I would have walked in the water if I tried to go find it.
So we're still not there yet.
Uh huh.
Alright, I'll give it that.
So anyway, I'm thinking that these gems, with the vision that Kabar saw of these different gems opening up something, essentially, kind of seems like these gems are all related to a god, something that's some kind of imbued power from a god or something, and they all open up some all-powerful thing, and it will give, whether it's Terrasin or some other god, kind of ultimate domain on this plane, perhaps. I think it's some kind of cataclysmic thing.
To be fair, Remo thinks everything's cataclysmic.
Right.
Well, so can't we just set this place on fire and go to another plane?
Yeah.
But see, I don't think that'll solve anything.
Simplify things.
Maybe.
Let's go take up residence in someplace cool.
But like we said before, I think the key is to at least take away one of these stones or gems or whatever the case may be, because that may well impede the ability of Mayor Ruxin from retrieving all of
Eddie
them.
Ruxpin.
You guys killed him.
Yeah.
Huh?
You guys killed him.
Mayor Ruxin?
Yeah.
It was.
Oh, Ian Covis. Sorry.
Okay, just
Ian
want to make
Covis,
sure.
yeah.
I want to make sure you guys are on track.
Oh yeah, there
so-
were 6 greater gods.
Yeah, so
Yes.
that's what I'm thinking, and that seems right to me. And so, if it seems right to me, it probably is right.
And Kylo is a goddess of Earth?
Yeah,
Kyla.
No, it's Kylo. I'm pretty sure it's Kylo.
I'm pretty sure it's
it's
Kyle.
pronounced Kyle.
Kyle.
Yeah, you guys know that she's the
Who's the
goddess
guy
of
that
like,
campaign? Kyle.
the harvest and plants and stuff, and the
Protects
planet
nature above all
itself.
else. Interfere with mortals for fun. That's her description.
She sounds fun.
So
Yeah, she's Van's type.
Yes.
Crunchy.
No,
Yes, a crunchy granola.
gets into people's business.
what time is it? Okay.
In game?
Yeah. Yeah.
Afternoon.
Okay.
Early afternoon.
Celia, what do you say we all go for a walk?
We could get some of the fish upstairs.
Oh look, favorite animal, turtle.
Van needs to find a nice druid girl who doesn't shave her armpits.
Oh no.
Well, Sure, you can get some fish on the
Beautiful
way.
blue babies. It's like Avatar.
Oh, God.
Blue
Okay.
but hairless.
And then we could walk around and meet all the people.
Oh, no.
Sure.
That's wrong.
Maybe they could have some kind of band.
And then maybe
form.
after that we
Maybe
can
like
do
3 of them.
something that maybe
Blue
gets
men.
rid of the magic pool, because I don't know how long I can handle this.
Absolutely.
We'll do
In fact, we
weird
can take care of that
percussion
first if
It
you
ends up
like.
looking like Grover.
Might make everything else more pleasant.
Sure.
It's even better.
All right. Well,
What's the plan, leader?
we're going to get
Well,
some.
I thought we
I
would.
was talking to
Oh.
Bar.
One of them has Red lip-
Kabar, what are we doing?
And
Well, I thought we were going to go
It's
get
on
some
fire.
fish.
Yeah, that's
Bar heard food.
Step 1 is get fish. Step 2 is to find this thing that's giving Celia a headache.
All right, so you guys go upstairs. Fish is a copper fish.
Wait, I thought it was included.
No, it's dinner.
Uh,
Dinner's not for a couple hours.
Well, that's fine because Renlith is not touching this fish.
Does it look tasty?
Roasted fish looks good. The jerky fish, not so much.
I will buy some.
Is it on a stick?
The jerky fish is. The roasted fish is not. It's on a. Well, it's hanging from a stick.
Like 4 roasted fish, please.
You only need one.
You need 1. I need 4.
Oh, there's more of you. Okay,
Yeah, I'm buying for everybody.
4 fish. 4 coppers.
Here's a silver.
No, 4 coppers.
Keep the change.
Just buy 10 fish.
She starts going.
I'll
through
eat
it,
it.
and she slides back 6 coppers.
Okay.
If there's any extras.
Okay. So I bought me some fish, guys. You should probably get some money. No, it's
Oh, nice.
Bars are eaten on.
fish. You are Scooby Doo. You're Scooby and Joe Shaggy.
Zoinks! Zoinks! Zoinks!
Renlith
That would
is
make
clearly
Renlith.
Fred. Renlith has an ascot.
So Renlith would be Daphne.
No, Renlith
No,
is
it'd be
Fred.
Fred.
Fred and Daphne.
100%. Yeah, Fred and Daphne. And I guess I'm what, the redhead chick?
Velma.
Velma. Oh no, I'm Velma.
I don't know. She was the only smart one.
That's true.
So none of us are Velma.
You're Van. You're the mystery
I'm the
machine.
Yes.
It's right in your name. You're the mystery machine.
Because everything he does is a mystery. as
It
to
really
why.
is. It baffles.
Why he's the mystery machine? Oh my god, I love it.
Revelations
That is
learned tonight.
the most. It's the best opinion I've ever had.
All right. So we go through some fish stuff and then we go up and just kind of ask Celia.
Mystery Machine's definitely got a bunch of weird
Sure,
plants
and she
in it.
starts walking
Yeah, that's
the
true.
road north.
Okay.
And
And
it was kind of blue, wasn't
you
it?
I think
guys
it's blue and green.
basically
yeah.
walk
Which
to the
is-
edge of town, and she stands over here on the beach and kind of puts her feet in the water and points out
It's in the water.
somewhere out there
Are there any boats about?
on the side. No, there's, as you can kind of see, there's rocks over here. It's not really safe for boats to go in that area.
Is there any wildlife?
You can see there's some small fish near the shore.
Anything big?
Is land?
Can you guys water walk?
Is there no land? Is it just straight ocean?
Looking out in that
Can't see very
direction,
far with the
you
mist.
see
Oh, true.
all you see is ocean,
Well,
and
I
then
have-
just kind of the wall of mist or the wall of fog.
did we go to the wrong
Closes in.
place?
One scroll of water breathing.
I mean, we're a lot closer than we used to be because now I've got that headache, but
Holy
it's still
shit.
further out there.
I just realized that control water, you can control 100 cubic feet of water. 1 cubic meter of water weighs a ton, literal ton. So you could do serious damage with that.
The problem is it weighs a lot, but when you drop it on something, it just kind of splashes everywhere.
Not if you hold it and just kind of use it like a...
A club.
Yeah.
You need a lot of force to be able to move.
But the thing is, I mean, if you hit something with the water, they just go into the water. Because it doesn't create a tidal wave. There's spells for that. All it does is move the
It
water
says you
around.
can move up to 100 cubic feet of water to flood and do other stuff.
Depends on what level the spell is.
Kabar starts swimming.
It's a 5th level spell.
So it could do some damage.
I think what we need, we need
You want me to
is
make you a pool?
But it wouldn't do as much damage as like an actual damage spell
Sure.
because
Let's
it
just
wouldn't have the force behind
all
it.
pile onto that disc frisbee thing that you can make.
doesn't work like that,
We're
Bar.
going skimboarding.
Just-
Maybe we could ask somebody what's over there.
Yeah, we can always ask somebody. Let's go
Because
to
they've been so helpful.
Eleanor, his
right?
place. It's up here. There's a tower around here, isn't there?
I don't know.
I was asking them. Like, just like, where's the tower?
But if you want to go, I'd love to.
North.
Is that the tower up there?
No, that's a windmill.
Is that
It's,
the tower 8?
Number 1, I think.
No, 8 is just a tent. You guys passed it on the way
It's
here.
number 1, right?
Where's
No,
the
one
tower?
is one. No, the tower is not in town.
What?
They said it was outside of town.
Well,
The tower is like
Out of town?
way over.
wait, how big is this island?
You guys don't really know. You can't see very far.
Oy vey.
Oh. What are we gonna do?
Well, my idea was to just get a little dinghy, and you guys just row us out.
Oh, I got this.
I can just part the water
Really?
That idea makes me nervous.
for 10 minutes.
So
Guys,
It's only a 70-foot. It's only a 70-foot walk.
yeah, let's go to the docks. Yeah, but no, that's
How
not
far away is it?
correct, Taylor.
No one knows.
Not at all.
You guys can't see very far. And you haven't asked anyone about any sort of directions on
Maybe
how
we
far
should
anything
just
is.
let's just
You don't
walk.
know how big these islands are.
Let's just go exploring, guys.
None of us have that.
The only reference you guys have is this island, right? This town in this island.
Well, if we can't find it, just make the hut.
You know who always has all the answers? Hermits.
Yes. See,
So we should ask Van.
I was a hermit.
he was an ex-hermit.
Ex-hermit?
What's a hermit always?
Is that like... Oh. So Van knows everything. Van,
Anyways,
what's your question?
the ice need to start
Here's-
hiking.
The thing that we're looking for.
What are you talking about?
How do we get...
Start walking
Point
north.
to it.
But there's water here.
Points
right?
over the
No,
water.
I mean like around.
How would you get there?
Oh, okay. On the coastline?
Yeah.
Sure.
A boat.
Or magic.
A boat.
A magic.
A boat.
Well, they're talking. We're just gonna walk around
Probably
the coastline
not, because
north.
it would probably blow up.
Can't you just disappear the
DM.
water or something?
No. What are you guys doing?
We're walking north along the coastline.
Flatten the island.
Okay. How long?
That's not good.
This
So
one's weird.
so you walk
Like,
in as you get out of the town, your visibility drops and you can see about 100 yards in front of you, and then it's like 100 feet in front of you before it like almost becomes like a solid wall of fog. And ahead of you can see that the beach kind of continues on, and off the beach it like immediately turns green, and there's just greenery and grass, and it all looks very lush. And you continue walking 15 minutes or so, and you can keep going if you'd like.
I mean,
I don't like this. I'm turning around.
oh.
Okay.
I can't see anything. And it's all stupid.
Could control water move the mist?
It's not controlled vapor, it's controlled water.
Water vapor.
We're splitting
I
pretty
mean,
thin hairs here.
Humans are mostly water. Why can't I control them?
Yeah, there's limits to what the spell can do.
I could try that.
Why isn't it like Magneto pulling iron out of their body?
Because D&D is very pedantic on their spells.
Sure. They better be. Otherwise,
Yeah, that'd be chaos.
Yeah.
move earth and water would be pretty ridiculous.
Yeah, all it really does is actually affect water, not vapor. It can't do that state of matter.
Okay.
I feel like it would help us anyway in this particular situation, even if it could affect fog.
I can raise the water level 20 feet.
Gust of wind would affect fog.
Create a tidal wave.
Yeah, I mean, if we're gonna do that, we could just flatten this place.
Alright, so
So
you
that's
guys,
the plan? Can we do that?
so
Let's
you guys
table
walk
that
15
until tomorrow.
Oh.
you guys turn around, follow the coast, and in 15 minutes you get back into the edge of town.
Great. This is fun.
We're stuck.
Whose idea was it to save the world?
Yours.
Endless.
Guys, that was fun and all, but my headache's still the same.
Yeah.
Would you like some tea?
No.
It's just
But
for
thanks.
just for the headache. It'll make your headache go away.
Well, let's. Do you guys want to
Probably
just?
true, because hermits do know everything.
I'll brew you some tea. That's fine.
But we're busy walking right now. Can you brew it while we walk?
Let's keep walking.
So where are you guys
and
walking
make
now?
tea on a
To the
torch.
docks.
Be really awkward.
Going to the docks.
Alright, so you guys head south into the town and to the docks.
Look for a boat driving person.
A boat driving person?
Yeah.
Isn't that what you called him last time? Boat driving.
Alright, you walk up to one of the people at the docks who looks like they have seen a boat before.
Excuse me. I'm looking for someone to take my colleagues and I to drive the boat to the north.
Oh, you want a ferry? You want a ferry to Fog?
Yes.
Ferry to Fog? Okay. Sure, I can do that.
We want a fast ferry to fog.
Fast,
Preferably a fast free ferry to fog.
also, fast, free, friendly fairy fog.
A fury.
But we will pay a fair fare.
Oh god. Oh Jesus.
Fine. It's gonna take a bit though.
What do you mean? What's going to take a bit?
Well, the trip.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
How long's the trip?
Don't say 2 days.
2.
2.
Sorry, I was so excited that I rented rooms. I did something. And we're gonna stay.
What did you do in your room? It's like, I was going to clean that up later, and now we're leaving.
We're not gonna get our security deposit.
Definitely.
Well, to get to Fog, we'd have to go under the land barrier and around. From this area, it'd be 60 miles.
Jeez Louise, that's a
No.
long ways.
Round trip? Because I don't care about you on the way home.
No, that's almost as the crow flies.
Jesus.
So I guess taking a little boat. Oh.
I feel like we're in Orlando. Everything is so far away.
That is. It's like it's 25 minutes across town, no matter where you
Yeah,
are.
it's because the whole city is a suburb. The entire city is a suburb.
So by boat, we'd probably have to take a break. We could get about halfway there today, and then we could start again from the north side of the island, and then we'd get to Fog.
So 2 days.
We could get there tomorrow if we left now, or we could go somewhere closer.
What's closer?
We could go to Broom or Vapor.
Sure. Let's.
Ooh, did you plug in like a random name generator into this? Like Broom and Vapor?
They're all water things.
Not random.
Yeah, it's all Myst.
Like
Hey guys,
sleeping
I gotta get going. I got something going on at home.
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Hope it's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay, I'll take control of Kabar.
my wife gets panic attacks sometimes, so
So that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
she's having a really bad one.
Go take care of it.
Try not to
You're
get
gonna come back and Kabar's gonna have 2 shields.
So, whichever direction, I guess that.
It's just a wall.
I guess we'll go whatever direction that Celia was saying. Okay, whatever island is that way.
Well, the
We're
only
in
thing that's
elevators.
northwest from here is
Still the
that
RPG music.
he says is Fog, which is the day trip by his little boat. Otherwise, we could get to one of the other islands today. I could get you to Vapor today, or Broom today.
I thought we were going to Fog.
I mean, I could even get you to Gloom today. But I won't take you to Miasma, and I can't get you to Fog today.
Oh, no one wants to go to Miasma.
No.
I kind of want to go.
Nobody
That's
wants to
the
go to Miasma.
Actually-
are you sure?
that's the one where Tiamat guards it, right?
Who's that?
Kabar, I heard Miasma has free potatoes.
Well,
Sign me up.
whatever. Let's just go north.
Miasma is Terrason's island.
Right.
Oh,
Isn't that?
you know that guy?
We should go there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Fog's much better. That's Palancio's island. It's a pleasant place.
Who?
Terracin.
No, the phone.
Oh, I don't know.
Fog is Palancio's island,
All right, let's go to Fog.
but it's far.
Okay, let's go to north. Let's go north.
Take us to the next island to the north.
That's Fog,
Okay, let's go to Fog.
but that's far.
Get in the fucking boat.
Hey,
Let's
so
go.
Far to Fog?
is this basically the last time we're gonna get to meet up, or
There's,
and
I can't play next weekend because I don't get back until Sunday. I'm leaving Sunday, and I get back Sunday. So I'm leaving this Sunday, and I'm getting back next Sunday.
yeah?
I might be able to do the weekend of the 11th, which is 2 weeks from now.
Okay.
But that will probably be our last game.
All right.
Okay.
Well, let me know.
Yeah,
Okay.
All right.
11.
See you later.
Good luck.
Yeah.
See ya.
Later, Chris.
Have fun.
Bye, Chris. Hope it goes
Always
well.
fun.
Yeah, thank you. Have a good night.
Yeah, just take us north,
Okay. Well, you want to leave now?
I guess.
Yeah. What am I making here?
Okay.
Except for 3 rooms.
Hitch up your boats and start driving.
30 silver.
Here's a gold if you get us there in half the time.
It's 1/3 of what he's asking for, I think.
Well,
30 silver? Oh, 10 silver
Yeah.
gold. Here's a third of the money if you get us there in half the time.
Here's a half penny.
Live in the swamp. I have no concept of money.
here's less money if you do it faster.
That sounds like my boss. So I went in to ask my boss at work a question today and came out with a year-long project.
Nice.
All right, so you guys jump on, and he takes you on his little dinghy, and you guys row, sitting down with nowhere to move for half a day.
Can I cast control water to make the boat go faster?
Not really, no.
What?
He's just rowing.
Right, but if the water kind of swells up behind the boat, I can control the
It
flow
would
of
like
water.
move for a little while, and then as the spell ended, it would just go back to normal. And just keep going.
So
Joe throws up.
I'm constantly,
Joe throws up.
I'm basically just, I'm constantly every 5 minutes, 10 minutes or so, Renlith is looking over to Celia and asking, anything? What now?
No, feels the same.
I feel like there should be a guy at the back of the dinghy with a pole singing Italian love songs to these two.
He stays pretty close to the shore, but he kind of points out as you pass. And over there's Broom, and over there's Gloom, and up that way's Miasma. But we're going to Fog.
Yes, row the boat.
Are we going in the right direction, Celia?
No, I
What?
feel like we're going the same. We're not getting any
I
closer.
hate her so much.
We're not getting closer.
No,
Then why are we on this boat?
we're going to Fog.
I'm gonna blow him up. He's going to drown, and no one will know it was an accident. It wasn't an accident.
Wait, did we go to like the place that's supposed to be last?
The place that's supposed to be best.
I don't know what that means.
Like this is like the final gate that we have to go to with like all the gems.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, we came here because I think that Celia, I think your calibration might be off because I'm fairly certain that this object that we're looking for is that green gem.
No, I can't even feel it.
Okay. Well,
Maybe that's why she can't feel it as special.
But you do feel like we're closer, right, than we were
well,
before.
point us in the direction, Celia. Otherwise,
That way.
boat driver, go that way.
I can't. There's shore.
That's even better.
You want to get off? We're not at Fog yet.
Get us off his fucking boat before I kill him.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys don't understand what the Isles of Haze look like.
No, we don't.
Well, maybe here. He runs it ashore and tries to draw you a picture. So we got it like this. So we got
A map. We should have thought about this earlier.
actually I'll put it on the screen so Taylor can see it better.
It's okay.
So basically, what it looks like is you've got haze right here, or mist right here, right?
Okay.
What? Okay.
Okay, so that would be mist, okay? And then down here, down there, yeah. So that would be vapor. And broom, it's over here. Okay?
The one that's on the screen right now is broom or vapor. Oh jeez.
This is vapor.
I mean, they just look like they're 20 feet from shore. Like, oh.
That's broom. And then to the northwest of the thing is what?
Is there islands that we're
This
supposed
would
to
be
get to?
broom. This would be gloom. Oh, that's a terrible G. This would be miasma. This would be
No one can see what you're doing.
this would be fog.
I tell the boat driver, drawing in water. It's just not
So basically what it is this would be this is the Isle of Mist right here.
Yep.
The one with the M inside of it.
And
Then south
fog.
of that would be vapor. Directly west of that would be broom. Northwest would be gloom. Further up north would be miasma. And then like
Fog.
directly north of mist would be fog.
Okay. And Celia is pointing us back toward.
So you were down here when you were on the town of Mist,
Yeah.
where the line is. So that's like where the town of Mist is. He tells you that over here is the town of Broom. And then, so what you're doing is you're going around Mist to get to Fog right now.
And she's telling us it's on broom.
She was pointing out this direction,
Okay.
which the guy tells you there's no islands over there.
That's what they said about these islands.
Okay, well just keep going around Myst then, I guess.
Okay, well we'll go a little bit further and then we'll stop for the night and we'll pick up tomorrow.
Great.
What's this fucking boat again?
Unless you'd rather walk. But
No.
then you'd have to get on a boat to get to Fog eventually.
Right. No.
The trip to Fog will be a little dangerous because
Can't
I've
you
got to
make
go out in
this
open
fly?
waters.
Or something.
Huh?
Can't you make this boat fly?
No.
Kiss you. What the fuck is
It's really hard to draw in that program right-handed.
Jesus.
I don't have a stylus.
I have a stylus.
I guess I could have used my finger actually.
Here, you
Oh my gosh, I could have used my finger.
If you ever need, you can always just use this.
I forgot I had a touch screen.
Wow, Daniel, that's
Well, I mean, there's nothing I love more than mouse drawings. Well, I don't know what to do. Yeah, boat driver, just keep driving. And Celia, if you feel like we're going in the wrong direction, just, say something, I guess.
Well, we're not going in the right direction. But, I mean...
Eventually we will. Maybe.
So you guys stop for the night. Eventually.
Very foggy.
It is very foggy. The fog actually seems to pull on during night, and it even makes the dark vision hard to see. Granted, you're not seeing very far with dark vision either. So
Yeah, it's hut time.
it's hut time. Hide in the hut time.
Are you letting the boat driver in?
Yeah,
I don't think the hut is bigger than the boat anyway.
Well,
It has to be.
we're on land, aren't we?
Yeah, you guys
Oh.
land for the night. You guys aren't sleeping in the water on the boat. That's crazy. You know,
Where-
he lands the boat as soon as it gets dark, or before it gets dark.
Where?
On the
North
shore.
part of the
You guys are hugging the shore.
Okay.
He's not going out. He told you when you go to fog, he has to go out in open water tomorrow, and it'll get dangerous.
It's how?
I wouldn't worry about it getting too dangerous. I will just
This isn't made for open water for long trips, so it will be a little sketchy.
Who takes people on trips to this place? Fog.
Not very many people go to fog.
Well,
There's
ordinarily,
nothing on fog.
there's fog.
I bet you there's fog.
So if you blow him up, I can bring him back as a zombie. He'll just row and not talk.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Let's play this out a little bit longer, I guess.
We'll let this one live, we say out loud.
Do you have any questions while we hang out all night long?
No.
Oh,
No, we don't do that. You're the help.
We don't prepare.
So how is it living on Myst?
it's pretty good. Myst is a nice, safe place.
Guys, Reynolds making small talk with the help. What's going
Do
on?
people immigrate to Myst very often, or is it pretty insular community?
Insular community.
We don't have a lot of visitors that come to Myst. Most people don't come to the islands.
Lots of people don't believe it exists because it doesn't make sense for anything to exist up here.
Well, we hear it's pretty difficult
Bad
to
writing.
travel this way.
In fact, it is, I would say, impossible for Myst to exist.
Okay, sure.
You know what impossible means?
Sure. It's not the possibles.
Well, good night then.
Alright. Well, we gotta get a fresh start in the morning so we can get to fog in time.
Would you like some tea?
Okay.
Don't make it bad.
Oh, what? We're out of tea.
Oh, okay.
This guy's our ride. He's driving us. We don't want to crash.
Alright.
What are you going to crash into?
So to
It's
speed
open
this
water.
up, you guys sleep the night away in the fancy hut and wake up the next day and get back on the boat to hang out with Dinghy Master.
Dinghy Master.
Well, he didn't get the guy's name or anything.
At no point did he introduce himself?
Nope.
Well, that's rather rude.
You guys didn't ask.
I know,
I don't
right?
want to know. If you guys ask, do it away from me.
I mean, I just automatically assume you guys don't know and don't care.
That's an accurate assumption.
Exactly.
Yeah. We're just like, nah, that's fine. I don't care. Some minor background character.
All right. So you continue out onto the open water the next day as you get further, a little further east, and then he tells you that you've got to try to make a beeline north across the open water to get to fog. He rows for a while. The water definitely starts to get a little rougher, and the dinghy starts getting tossed side to side. And it takes all his terrible rowing skills to keep you guys from upending on the boat.
I'll send my familiar up, pretty high, and I'll try and look through its eyes to see if I can see any
All right. It flies up for a while, and then you look through the eyes, and all you see is white.
white.
Yeah, like fog. Like it seems like the fog is very thick up in the sky.
Yeah.
The owl's having trouble navigating it. It feels very nervous.
I'll let it come back.
Okay.
Fog usually doesn't go high. It just goes like out.
It's every day. It's not like it's normal fog.
That's true.
The guy works a little longer, and he seems to actually regain control over the boat pretty well, and
Do you need help steering?
concentrating. And the water eventually starts to level out a bit. It seems like the water gets calmer. Seems to be a good sea day. And he actually makes a comment that the weather's pretty decent today and won't be so bad. Sea's pretty calm.
Is he rowing backwards?
Yeah.
How do you see where you're going when you're rowing?
I don't, except when I look over, but I can stay oriented as long as I've done this before. I've got to stay oriented to make sure that I don't turn us. There's no reference after a little while.
Shit, okay. We're in a dead sea. That's great. That's awesome. I've always wanted to drown.
And then you look around and you realize, yeah, you're out in the middle and all you see is fog in any direction. There's no way to tell what direction you're going.
Definitely not going to set the boat on fire.
But the guy rolled a 20, so you guys are pretty good.
Rolled it straight.
He eventually gets you to the opposite side of the shore, runs you aground, and says, "Welcome to Fog. Good luck. I hope to see you tomorrow."
Okay.
And he starts packing up his stuff. Hope you enjoy your trip.
We don't need it again, right?
And he sets off back across the water.
Just a little tidal wave. Just kind of.
I'm not looking.
Terrible people.
It's only 20 foot high. It's not that big.
Terrible people. It's a dinghy. So
Can we get on with each rounds? We have
As-
magic chalk. We're good.
as you walk into the island, you don't see any signs of civilization or anything. But standing on the island, there's just some vegetation. There's not a whole lot. There's a couple trees here and there. It's scraggly ground, primarily beach, and then it turns into dirt. Doesn't look like there's a whole lot growing here. It definitely had. Once you left Myst, you realized suddenly that it did get cooler, and it's colder here on Fog. The mist kind of drenches you, and you just feel kind of miserable.
It's like Seattle.
Pretty much.
This
It's
place
just a
sucks.
cold, wet feeling, just permeating everything you've got.
Sounds like my first marriage. So now where are we going?
Looks at Celia.
She looks and she says, "Oh, yeah, I can feel it without even thinking. It's that way." She points to the east.
How big is this island?
Let's go west.
Let's go east.
You don't know.
East. Let's go east.
It's smaller than Myst, and it took you a day to row across Myst.
So good. We'll be able to, and that's about walking speed. So let's go eastward. I summon my horse.
All right, you guys, you summon your horse and let it trot while the rest of you are stuck walking. You walk for maybe an hour east. Do you follow the coastline, or you just try to orient and hope that you're going east?
We are following the compass.
Okay, so she keeps pointing to go east, and you travel about an hour.
Is that why she's called a compass?
Yeah,
For the millionth time, Joe, yes.
Wow.
you travel for about an hour, roughly east, and then you hit the shoreline.
I believe it's canon that Joe has asked that question probably 24 times.
You
So
stand on the edge of the shore, and she kind of steps out into the edge of the water where her feet are getting brushed by the water. And give me a perception check.
7.
So she just kind of stands there, and she points out into the distance and says, "Somewhere over there, Joe." So you notice that you notice looking around that the only two people that don't look like utterly miserable is Renlith, because he occasionally prestidigitates and dries himself off, and Cilia doesn't look like she's got a drop of water clinging to her at all. Like her clothes and her hair just seem fresh still. Everyone else just seems bogged
It's
down
strange,
by
but
the water.
at the same time, it's Celia.
Yeah.
But I get the idea that it's kind of a magical fog.
She points out and says, "I'd say it's probably a couple days that way."
Oh my god. We probably should have gone from the first morning.
At least at the speed we were just going, which was pretty slow.
boy, oh boy.
Maybe we should ask Van again. Van, hermits know everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
What should we do?
What's the worst thing you could think of that could happen to you right now?
All my friends die because I killed them.
Wow. Okay, that went differently than I thought that would go.
And then I'm left alone. And then the demons come and they make me kill more people.
Can we go kill demons? I don't understand. I don't know what to do. Ask Renlith. He knows.
Wow. That seems unrelated.
I'm totally lost in what we're supposed to be doing. Tracking down some magical power. Let's just go back and steal the gem.
Yeah, but that's
But we
not
just
it.
got here.
Well, where should we go?
I thought hermits knew everything. You guys want that little gem thing from the town?
Let's go that way.
No, I want whatever the thing is that we came here for. Whatever it was in that vision, I want that to safeguard.
I think it's that way.
East again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's problematic because, the water.
Van, how do we get across the water?
This is a lot of water, so I
Uh-huh.
can't really do anything about that. If it was like a little,
Water walk? Or you could get water walk.
Hermits don't know.
No.
Nobody knows.
if it was a small pond,
Wait, there's another hermit. We can ask him.
yeah, let's ask him.
Okay.
Where's he?
I don't know.
Is there any signs of civilization on this place at all?
Not that you've seen.
Any kind of I don't know, fishing pole or something?
No fishing poles.
What's the nearest magical thing I can find? It's not on our person.
Well, I do feel it's really hard because that one wants me so bad. But there's another one that kind of feels like the really weak one, a little bit north of here.
Let's go that way. North.
Okay, sure. That sounds fine to me.
Okay.
North on this island of fog.
All right. So you guys travel north.
And just so you know,
Just so you know.
Just so as you know.
when it starts to get dark,
Yep.
or it seems like the sun is setting, I'm going to call the crew to a halt to rest.
It's still early.
Okay.
I mean, well, it's not early because it took you half day to get here, but it's early afternoon.
Okay. All right.
What about second breakfast? 11sies?
You're not a hobbit.
Afternoon tea? Van is a giant furry hobbit. I ate 12 Lumbus cakes, and I'm still hungry.
That's
All right.
impossible.
You guys travel for
Nobody
maybe
can
another
eat that
2
many.
hours, heading more inland into the middle of the island. You eventually lose all frame of reference because all you see is the scrag and some rocks and some slight hills and things.
Joke's on you.
And-
Renlith never has a frame of reference.
And then it's just fog all
No
around you.
perspective
Like
whatsoever.
you're not near the water anymore, but
I'm never
Celia
lost.
keeps you guys marching.
I'm not gonna know you guys.
And then eventually,
Oh god, we come across a crowd of people. Brady, you feel like this was going to happen no matter where we went.
It's
We went to the jungle. Oh, actually,
Yeah, so he sent me like 5 texts. He was like, they don't have this on the menu anymore. They don't have this, they don't have that, they don't have this, they don't have that. There's tacos in the kitchen.
so eventually you guys, basically you just get through the fog and there's a old stone, multi-story looking size, because it's very tall, stone temple looking building, or just a relic of ancient past. It's just a really old looking stone building.
wicked. All right.
There's large double doors that lead up a short set of stairs, and then there's a large like stone or steel door at the middle of the
I don't know
building.
about you guys, but I have time to kill
What?
because I'm stranded on an island.
Oh,
Oh, you
I
want to check it out?
yeah. We're not stranded. I can teleport us wherever we need to go at any time. We're never
Oh, yeah.
we're never stranded.
We're never stranded. Not when we're inlet.
I also potentially have time to kill, so.
Ah, yes.
Rilla's always strange.
He is stranded amongst his friends, stranded and alone.
Kabar hasn't talked to me all day. You think he's mad at me?
It's because of that thing you did. Ow.
I didn't think he would notice.
You didn't clean it up. It was everywhere. How could he not notice? Sugar-free milk. Oh, really?
What's with all the cinnamon twists?
Taylor mentioned them, and I was like, yeah, I mean, eat them. I'd never had one, so I got some for me, but I didn't realize there were so many in a thing.
It's not very many. You could eat 100 of those and not feel a thing.
I had one, and it was just like puffy rice.
That's it. Yeah, so there's a place here. We should go into the place and probably end up fighting something. With at least words.
I'll go this way. It's easier.
The most powerful of all of our weapons.
Alright.
I'll check our traps, etc.
Very good.
If you want some, have some. Take a whole bag.
I have...
She immediately attacked the cinnamon because
Okay, so you're standing outside of an ancient stone building. You didn't get a great look at it, but from a distance, based on what you saw from a distance, it looks very similar to the Temple of the Gods.
Oh, good. Renlith, after Joe inspects, Renlith is going to make a move to be on the inside of that building.
Joe, I guess you walk up to the building and check it out. Oh, Joe's not even there. He's getting his Taco Bell.
front of the door.
Joe does notice that there's a trap on the door, but he's not exactly sure how to disarm it.
How is this possible?
It appears to be magical in nature.
What? A magical dilemma.
But it looks like he's going to use his thieves' tools and muddle through it regardless, based on the roll scenario that he gave me.
Well, I was gonna say, don't you have like dispel magic or something, man?
But I want to get the confirmation from him before I do anything. Joe! Taylor!
Hey, Yoon or whatever.
I see you every once in a while.
Like, look.
Where are you?
There he is.
Oh, I thought you were talking to like Temple or something.
No, we were waiting on you.
Oh,
So it looks like you gave me a perception check, an investigation check, and then a thieves' tool check right after another.
yes.
Okay. You were able to detect there was a trap. It's magical. You cannot figure out how to disarm it by your investigation check. Would you like to muddle through it using your thieves' tool check?
But using my thieves tools?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is so you guys can play while I walk away. But thanks for waiting.
It goes terribly wrong as you try to muddle through it, and you hear a resounding boom as a pillar of holy fire crashes down upon you.
Okay.
I would like you to give me a...
Hopefully dexterity.
I think it is dexterity, but yes, a dexterity save.
I'm so good at this.
So you fail. Does that mean half damage or full damage?
Half damage, right?
I don't know. That's why I was asking. I can't remember evasion.
Yeah. And half damage if you fail.
Half damage if you fail. So instead of taking 25 damage, you take 12. Fire and radiant.
Maybe you should have left the door
What's
alone.
the radius on that?
The radius is 10 foot.
I failed.
Just asking.
Oh, so Rinlith also takes 25.
Everyone needs to make this?
No, because he was walking up real quick as well so he could make his way inside of the door,
Oh.
or however he puts it. I think everyone else was hanging back. So the flame strikes, slams down upon the two of you.
Good job, Joe.
Right.
A singed Renlith is not a happy Renlith.
Trap.
I don't give you a lot of jobs, Joe.
Hey, how many... Oh, you didn't give us a speech this morning.
Yeah, I did.
How many, what's the temp on that?
The temporary hit points that you receive is 18.
18.
So that brings you down to 6 in full HP. And Rinlith takes 25.
Did you have a chance to dodge?
He failed his save.
Okay.
Evidently he rolled terribly as well.
Is the trap undone now? Or like reset?
Give me another perception check. Yes, it looks like the trap is at least temporarily disabled.
Run!
Alright, I try to open the door.
Alright, it seems fairly stuck, like it hasn't been opened in a long time. It will require some strength to push it open.
I use my strength.
Kabar comes in, takes it down. I'll roll for him. 2 plus a million.
2 plus 25.
Even with 2, I don't think he can get enough force behind it. Maybe someone helped him.
Yeah, someone helped him.
Well,
And he rolled a 19 that time.
Okay.
19
Well, see,
plus
it's
a
a
million.
Alright,
He used his head first this time.
with that, Kabar is able to work together and get the door pushed open.
Doors won't stop us. We're the window breakers.
There's a gust of fresh air that blows into the room, followed and as the stale air mixes with it.
I control that wind and do not allow the fresh and the musty air to mix. No!
Only must here. Old dirt and grime. The room within is unlit. It goes back maybe 40 feet. There are 2 doors on either side. There are a number of runes carved into the stone. There are 2 braziers that are unlit as well on either side of the door. The back wall, where the doors, or back here, there's a back wall, has a image of a very regal-looking winged lion, and in the center of its forehead is basically a white circle drawn onto this forehead.
Hey, Celia, is that magic?
I don't know. Everything feels a little magic, but it's so weak. It's. I don't know. All I feel is a headache.
Well, let's check it out. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay.
Go ahead, Joe. Oh.
Go ahead, Joe.
You're like, go ahead, Joe. What?
Started wandering off. No, Joe, we're going in.
Got this, guys. Don't worry.
Who's that flashing thing in the background?
I have no idea.
It drives me insane.
I can't figure out if it's. Is it his or is it the computer?
In the upper right?
I think it's the computer.
Yeah, if it's in the upper right, that's the mini picture of this.
Why is it all weird? Oh, shit. Okay.
That's what that is.
Got it.
Oh, so we can see ourselves.
And then if you wanted to, the split screen.
Whoa.
Oh, that's crazy. Then we know what we look like. Discord.
I can also screen share.
Oh, that's cool.
Wow, cannot see any of that.
Not in the least.
Wow, that's dreadful.
It's like Japanese porn.
Okay.
That's what half of my monitor looks like right now.
The other half?
Just so much hentai.
It's actually Japanese porn.
It's like, I don't know what that means.
It's you guys on the other
There's a
half.
lot of text in Japanese porn?
I know.
Pixelation.
Oh, okay.
All the naughty bits.
Yeah, they like to describe things via text.
So I guess it's a text.
Very popular with the deaf crowd.
Oh, that's really zoomed in. I just looked at what you guys are saying. Oh, that's horrible.
So, Joe, I sent you in.
I'm sorry.
Did you get the description of the room?
Yeah, there's like an eyeball and something.
Yes. Perfect.
Sure.
That's exactly what I described.
I had to make myself some tea. Alright, who's going in first?
You. For the 10th time, Joe, stop wandering off. Okay.
What if there's a different temple on this island that's better? Alright, what should I look at?
I don't know, you're just going in first.
Alright, I'll go ahead and just go in.
The rest,
Absorb
the rest, the rest is kind of up to you.
We didn't think that far ahead.
I'm just the leader.
They just want you inside so you can take the hits.
Yeah, Kabar's behind you. Don't worry.
If necessary.
If
It's gonna take long.
I can have an axe, I can rage, walk into traps. If I pass my deck save, no damage. If I fail, then half damage.
Half and half.
If it's physical.
That's true. Only if it's physical. So you're standing in the hall.
Oh, I enter the room.
Yes. So
Keep
there's
my eyes peeled.
okay. There's nothing that moves. There's the runes on the wall, the picture on the far wall, the two doors.
Alright, I'm going to go to the door that has all the loot behind it.
Okay. Sure.
So left door,
All right. Left door. My left. Your left.
as the crow flies.
Perfect. Thank you for that description. The left as the crow flies.
What?
My left, I guess.
So
So you're right.
this door.
Renless near.
You head to the door and you look at it. It is another similar heavy door to the door that you walked into. There are runes on it.
Oh, gross.
Set him on
My
fire.
next level, I'm getting knock, by the way, guys, I think.
Nice.
Alright. I'll investigate it more deeply. Is there anything you guys can do with magical locks and barriers?
I mean, I have a scroll of knock. 2 scrolls of
Is
knock.
knock a... It's not ritual.
No.
Alright, well, I'll check out this door then, more perceptively.
Okay.
Check out the door more perceptively.
What's your perception? Is that your new perception roll or is that the same one?
No, I haven't been doing it.
All right, give me a perception roll.
29.
29 is pretty good. You do not detect any traps on it.
Okay, do these rooms, look like there's anything going on with them? More than decoration?
You believe there's writing to them, but you can't read it.
Okay.
Wait, hold on a second.
So I feel like more of a script than a,
Yeah,
Lift,
just
I guess.
just wait here for a few minutes.
Yes.
10 minutes, and Renlith
He's gonna blow it open with a fireball.
casts Comprehend Languages.
Okay, well, I'll wait 10 minutes for him to find out that this is labeled library.
All right, you guys stop and begin the thumb twiddling as Renlith tries to comprehend things that he hates.
It's just really frustrating. When they have these, they have no cinnamon or sugar on them.
Oh, that's nasty.
How did you even manage that?
I don't know, but it was like half of the one in that one.
It's just like puffed rice. It's just, it's like giant Rice Krispies. I feel like
Did you guys get cinnamon twists?
yeah,
I can smell them. That's all I knew.
I can smell them. I feel like you could eat a bowl of cinnamon twists with milk and it would taste like Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
I don't think I could eat a bowl of cinnamon twists. About halfway through, my body would be like, whatever you're doing is not a thing.
This is not okay.
All right, you
You need
finish,
to
you
shut
finish
that voice up.
your arcane ritual to get comprehend languages. You pass your hands over the words.
Oh,
What?
I smell something unpleasant.
I smell nothing.
What happened?
It smells like cat shit or something.
Yummy.
Wasn't me.
It goes
Promise.
way back there.
Okay.
I've never smelled it anywhere but in the closet that he has his thing in.
That'd be great. You just happen to get like the one whiff possible.
All right.
What does he read? What does he read?
You pass your hand over the text. And it continues to be a jumbled bit of words.
But words.
Well, like you feel like it's a secret message or glyph unable to be deciphered by
This
the
is
spell.
bullshit. Just kick it down, Joe.
Well, I don't want to go into the storage room of bullshit.
The storage room of bullshit.
Alright, I open the door.
All right. You pop open the door, and inside you see a couple ruined tables. They look like they've collapsed due to extreme age and wear. All the wood in there is essentially petrified. There's more runes on the walls, but a significantly fewer amount. And there is another door, this one more of a bronze, to the south side.
How long should comprehend languages last?
10 minutes, I think.
That was an hour.
1 hour.
1 hour. Okay,
Alright, good to know.
1 hour.
Alright, I'll go investigate this other door.
Okay. There are more glyphs on this door.
Renlith is like rubbing his hand or whatever he has to do. He doesn't exactly know
He has
how
to
it
touch
works.
it. He has to put his
he's
hand
just-
on the surface.
He makes a circle with his finger and thumb and looks through it.
And if it's further away,
Can I adjust?
I feel like I want to play a version of D&D where every spell's casting actions are written by a 5-year-old. Like you have to jump up and down and spin around in a circle.
You read some of the spell
so like Harry
descriptions? Very
Potter.
close.
Again, alarm spell is bells and strings. Alright,
I feel like you don't need a spell for that. You could just put a bell attached to a string.
that's what I did before I had the spell. That's why I had the bells and
You
strings.
find no traps on this door either.
I open the door.
All right.
It's a string with a bell on the end of it. Look at me, I'm a wizard.
Opening this
With a guy
door,
with some string.
there is a pedestal at the back of the room, but the main thing you notice is there is a large, it's not a griffin, it's a large winged lion. It kind of glows with a white shimmer all around it, and set onto the forehead of the creature is a small white runed gem.
That thing's gonna come alive.
Okay, so this door entered that big room in the back.
The creature looks over at you and then speaks in common.
Oh, that's a nice change.
Mortal, why have you defiled the sanctity of this temple?
Sorry, I had to go.
I was talking to you, Joe. I'm not there
We
yet.
are travelers in this region, searching for an item.
Your search should not lead you here. Withdraw immediately.
See, the thing is, we need that thing in your head.
Nah, we're supposed to be going somewhere else. Still. Will you be able, perchance, to answer some questions that we have?
I will only answer the questions of the pure of heart, the strong of will, and the mighty.
Wait, all of them?
I think it's an either-or sort of thing.
Alright,
I mean, everybody
Kabar.
can be all of those things.
Kabar.
I'm not any of those things.
Celia.
Celia's closest, maybe.
Yeah, Celia, I guess.
The owl familiar?
But then she has to ask questions.
I will answer your questions, but none of the others.
My questions?
Yes, you are worthy.
Wow.
Wow.
Fuck elves.
Is there an evaluation process here we can review?
Hey,
Like
let's
that?
Just look on the top right of your character sheet.
Alright, well, Ask away, Joe.
What's your
who are you?
alignment, man?
Huh?
What's your alignment?
Chaotic good.
What's mine?
Chaotic good? No, sorry, you're neutral good.
That makes more sense because I hadn't played D&D ever. Who are you?
I am not a who.
What are you?
I am a celestial lion.
What's your purpose here?
My purpose is guarding this temple.
So many things.
What is-
Heaven and
what is
hell,
this
just
temple's
guarding
purpose?
shit.
This temple
Just take it back.
is a shrine to the stone of Palancio.
Where's the stone? Oh, never mind. I'm not there. Sorry.
You're
Where's
there.
the stone?
I just want to talk to you. The stone lies here with me for all eternity.
Set that shit on your head.
What is the stone?
You say stone, I'm going to flip this table.
It is a magical object, a key, a protective icon.
Is it one of the items I seek?
I do not know your mind, mortal.
Oh, who's the moral? Do we know the names of anything we're looking for?
I don't understand.
Or any sort of description besides
We don't know anything.
somewhere in this direction?
I mean, we know that bad people want these things to create a new reign of Terrasin on this plane, and these celestial dog or cats are going to get killed for their head gems. If that's what we're even looking for, which I don't think it is. I don't know what the hell is going on. There's all sorts of stones and gems everywhere on places that don't make sense. In lighthouses, on cat things' heads, just in the middle of water.
Are you able to help us on our journey?
This creature cannot leave this shrine.
Can we hear him? Are we there, please?
Yeah, you can hear it.
Oh, okay.
I can hear you guys too if you want to help out.
Hey, Celia, come here for a minute.
She takes a step forward.
Does she look familiar to you, lion guy?
She's not in the
Oh,
view.
I'll kind of push her into the doorway.
Check it out. Cat thing.
Hey, Celia, look at the giant cat.
Wow, that's big.
Hey, cat guy, do you recognize her?
Doesn't respond.
Do you recognize who is with us?
I recognize only the worthy. The rest who enter will be slaughtered where they stand.
How do you become worthy?
Who can answer you?
I kind of want to push Celia into the room.
Turns out, after you kill 250 cats,
Do you push Silly into the room?
you become worthy.
I would, but Reynolds would get mad.
Well, he's gonna get mad at anything you do.
It's a fair point. I push her into the room.
What is this stone for?
I just want to make sure. I've already answered your question.
Hey, Celia,
Did he answer it?
go pet the
The
kitty.
stone is a key and an icon of protection.
Right.
Celia, go pet the
Do
kitty.
we need it? Do I need your stone?
Just said don't come in. Well, I'm sorry, what did you say, Taylor?
Said only the worthy
Do we
could come.
do we need it? Do we need your stone?
You do not need the stone. I guard the stone to keep it out of the hands of mortals.
Why
Turn
is it on the
back.
mortal plane? I don't understand.
Turn back, travelers.
Would you like me to banish you to another plane so you don't have to do this on our plane anymore?
Ignores you.
Hey Joe, ask if he just wants me to banish him.
Would you, excuse me, Golden Lion, sir.
Celestial
Would you like to be
Lion.
So let, right,
Make
but you're
something
also
out of
golden in
adventure
color.
time.
You,
But I am a
Celestial
celestial
Lion.
lion.
sir, man,
Just banish it.
they. Would you like to be banished to a different plane?
Back to your original.
Mortal powers cannot banish me.
Challenge accepted.
I mean, okay.
I serve to guard
Thankfully, clerics channel divine power.
Who do you guard from?
all who would take the jewel, the icon, the stone.
Who was the last to try to take the stone?
Only one has
Harrison
attempted.
Ford.
Only one has succeeded.
Interesting. Who succeeded?
A demon.
The
Did you get it back?
Was his name Terracin?
Once the demon was destroyed, all stones were returned by the spectral guardians.
Oh,
How many stones are there?
Only one stone of Palancio.
it's Palancio.
I see. Are you a representative of Palancio?
A celestial lion is Palancio's chosen animal on this plane.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Why does Palancio have it on this plane if not to be stolen?
Well, there's one per island. What do the keys unlock?
Door.
This key helps unlock the door.
Oh, fuck him.
Does every island have one of the keys?
There's only one stone of Palancio.
Where is it?
Where is the stone of Palancio?
Within the temple, this shrine, within this room, this celestial lion guards it.
Oh, it's in his head. Let's kill him.
Where is the stone of Risa?
The stone of Resa lies in the temple devoted to protecting it. On the island devoted to protecting Resa's interests.
Would I know what this
Where is the stone of Parthiax?
The stone of Parthiax lies... Wait. The stone of Parthiax and the stone of Resa are not contained where they should be.
Trading.
They reside on the Isle of Myst.
Well, let's go there.
They are not within a shrine.
What of the stones of Kalia and Fladora?
Where is he getting this shit?
The shrine of Kyla is not...
He's got the god.
does not contain the...
I have great notes.
The shrine of Kyla
It's
does not
scribbles.
contain the stone, but it is on the Isle of Myst.
Guarantee you his note page is a triangle with a picture of
Wait, was all those on the Isle of Mist except for the one right here?
He said that the one of Parthiax, Kyla, and Resa are on the Isle of Myst.
Okay.
The stone of Flodora lies on the isle devoted to Floridora,
Floridora man.
which can be
Oh,
found
yeah, I have the Pantheon list.
which can be found on the Isle of Vapor.
So where are we going?
It's a bunch of fake bros.
Alright.
Ugh,
And
we get it.
Kabar, we need these, right? Does this sound like what's going on in your dream?
He saw 6 stones, and Kabar does recognize that this stone on this lion's head looks just like the stone in his memory or his vision.
You think he'd just give it to us if we asked nice?
Is there a way to receive the stone from you without
Without conflict.
without verbal or physical conflict?
Oh wow, I rolled all ones.
I look sideways at the breathless.
Doesn't bode well.
Half of the stones are not in the shrines they belong. The guardians have failed miserably.
Bitch. I was gonna prepare planar binding.
Okay.
Which means I can bound this thing and I just give
You have been found worthy. If you choose to take the stone, you must use it for the good of Palancio.
Yes.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Yeah, that's totally subjective. Like, 100%.
I accept these terms, and I will use this stone to further the causes of justice, order, rulership, righteousness, and war.
And more? Who messed with the teleprompter?
You know Joe just reads anything on there.
I'm Ranger Joe?
The power of the stone.
Joe, DM, to be fair, Joe would not have this level of insight into the Pantheons, so do the correct competent knowledge you want.
The power of the stone will wane if the door is opened,
This is so meaningless.
and then the use of the stone will have no meaning, and this protection will have been for naught.
I understand. There are forces of evil out there, and we are working tirelessly
And he likes potatoes.
to fight them. And possessing the stone of which you guard, the stone of Palancio, would help us defeat evil, etc.
The stone will protect you, but it cannot alone keep the door closed.
We understand.
I don't.
No one understands.
Come on. How do you keep the door closed? We need to keep the door closed.
What
We don't want the door to open.
Then why are we going to where the door is?
We're not.
With the key.
We're taking these keys away from it. We want them.
I've seen this movie. We're going to collect the keys and then wind up at the door.
You remember.
Is this Raiders of the Lost Ark, where nothing bad would happen if it wasn't for him?
Our plan, our original plan, was to take at least one of these keys and move them from where they were in the vision to somewhere completely different.
So the guy with the glove can't find him.
That's right. And if we get all of them, great. We can take some to the Desert of Damnation. We can
Snap our fingers.
throw some in lava. You know, all sorts of stuff. We just teleport all over the damn place.
Right. You don't even have to try hard, because then you'll end up somewhere even more random.
Totally. Yeah, like in the
Okay.
middle of a tree.
I do feel like the middle of the island dedicated to the stone is an easy place to find it, though. So,
Right.
Mr. Celestial Lion, Mrs.
Give me the stone.
However you identify.
Does it have a name?
Yes.
Mr. Celestial Lion.
He doesn't identify.
Like, look, my name is Dave.
Worthy one.
I would like to take the stone of Palancio with me.
We accept your proposal.
Do you need us to like pop it out of there, or
I don't know if you guys should enter yet.
I'm
Though
not-
anything you do to fail will solely be upon your soul.
I understand. Oh man, I have a long life, guys. I understand.
Maybe not.
Remember, the stones are not required to open the door, they only facilitate the opening.
Oh.
When have I ever forgotten it?
How else do you open the door?
How else do you open the door?
Penetrative magic's greater than those used.
These are the worst.
Greater than those used to bind the door.
Is there any way to strengthen the bindings?
Is there any way to strengthen the binding?
We're trying to prevent penetration. At least full penetration. No more than one knuckle.
The magics used to create the door in the first place are lost to time. Only the original race of magic remembers.
But we know those.
Yeah, we have a couple.
yeah, I'm one of the ancients. It's cool.
I mean, that's not tell him though.
He should
I
know.
don't trust this guy.
Kind of a big deal.
6 wove the magic.
Alright, well let's get it and let's go to Castle
Yes.
Sora.
Can I? Okay. I'll walk towards him solemnly
Okay?
with hands outreached. Basically, I don't know what to do.
That's how Joe got eaten by a griffin.
Oh wait, it's a beast, and then I kill him.
Alright, so you walk up to the
It's a
creature and it kind of
beast.
bows its head towards you and says, "So be it."
As soon as we get
And
this
so
thing,
it be.
I now pronounce you man and griffin.
fucking Ian Cove is gonna be right on us. Garen flipping T. I'm getting very, very ready to teleport.
So,
Everybody stand near me. We're about to
You can
teleport.
draw a circle around me for all
No,
I
this
care.
is teleport.
Oh.
This is I make a portal and we go through.
Oh.
It's not a ritual.
Forget about me. Save Kabar.
Joe, what do you do?
I'm reaching for the gem.
Okay? The lion bends its head down and you take the gem. It's warm in your
Yeah.
hand and you just feel a feeling of serenity come over you as you touch it.
I don't
And
think Joe's ever experienced that feeling before.
the lion disappears.
Oh,
You were the lion
Okay.
all along.
it was me all along. I put it on my forehead.
Oh.
Do you lean back or do you just touch it to your forehead and drop it? We
Didn't
lost
hear
your
it.
audio. We lost your audio. What did you say?
Oh, yeah, no, I just see if it sticks.
No, it does not stick to your forehead.
You gotta lick it.
That makes sense, like a spoon. Alright, I walk back to all the guys. Be like, I did it. I saved the world.
Good job. You just have to do that 5 more times now.
I have a feeling I won't be at the same level with all the other places.
Maybe, but Joe, you're the best and worst of all of us.
Thanks, Dick.
Okay, so, is this making you feel woozy, Cilia?
No?
Okay, good deal.
Does it make you feel good? Because I feel good.
No?
I can go for more of this.
Feels the same.
Okay, well, you want to look at the rest
I don't
of
really
this?
feel that magic anymore that was coming from here.
Okay, well, let's take a look around here, see if there's anything else of interest.
The headache magic's still there.
Yay. Yeah.
It doesn't feel good though. Maybe that's why it's giving me a headache.
Hey, let her hold the rock.
This? No, you probably shouldn't hold this. I'll
Give,
hang on to
give,
this.
give her the rock.
I'll hang on to this.
Hey, can I see the rock?
I'll hang on to this.
Silly cat.
You can do the next one.
Oh.
Okay. You know what would be really funny is if we went back to Myst and we're like, hey, idiots, look, it's not that hard. You have a whole culture around protecting these things, and you screwed it up.
You were bad at this.
So you just give us your stone, fool. Okay,
Yeah, people have been doing this forever. This is actually a rite of passage for like 12-year-olds to like ask for the stone from the lion.
Then just get it back.
Wheel, yeah, I don't know where we go now. I guess we just go to the next island and get the
Well,
next...
we know most of them are on Myst, whatever that means.
So let's go there.
Except for this one, whatever the other island was.
Pretty obviously, this one's not on
I'm sure
this.
people wrote down.
So, I mean, if Ian Covis wants these stones, then I think we can say,
We should not have them.
well, yes, definitely that. But also, if he wants these stones, it means that the ability to create magic to break the barrier is probably at least exceedingly difficult for him, if not impossible, which is why he needs the aid of these. So
Right.
we just need to secret this thing away. And,
So how do we do that?
well, I don't know.
We can give it to Liliana.
I don't want to give it to Lilith because she's upset with you all.
I like how you didn't include yourself in that. You
Yeah.
blew her temple up. Or her house up.
You can set it in a ring and hand it to her.
I think according to her, Van did that.
Well, I mean, everything is ultimately Van's fault. Because he's got you under his thumb.
Oh, yeah, I'm clearly the enchanter. The puppeteer mastermind behind this whole operation is the gullible fool.
We can also leave it with Silvera, at least in the short term.
I mean, he does have a dragon, so that's something.
The temple is iffy, the one in the desert.
Yeah,
The temple devoted to Terrason.
yeah, that's probably not the best place.
Right.
I
But
do,
anywhere else in the desert doesn't have a landmark.
I do.
We can just chuck it into the sand, the desert of destroying everything.
I'm not familiar with that one, but
It's
I
in
mean,
the southeast.
I kind of want to show these things and talk to that ancient elf that we found and just dumped in Silra. See what he's been up to for the past couple of months.
I mean, we can do that.
Hey!
Hey, we're back. How you doing, buddy?
How's life?
Yeah,
Oh
it,
man.
it would be good to check on him. Especially now that you have comprehend languages.
Uh-huh.
Well, we still have to be able to speak, but you might know common by this point.
I imagine so.
And yeah, we show up with like, here is one of the 6 crystals designed to save the world.
Or destroy it, or something.
He'll shit himself like, oh god, you should keep it away from me, it causes cancer.
These are all supposed to be on lions. What are you doing, fool? Oh boy.
You're not lying, are you?
Well, I don't know what to do next. What do you guys want to do next? We've got a room paid for for a while, don't we?
Yeah.
By the time we get there, it'll be expired, and then we got 1 day.
Well, I just teleport us.
Well, I
Then.
guess we can teleport. Yeah. Is that guy supposed to come back?
Because your fairy
Or
already
jump
left.
something at the same.
Yeah, no, he left, and it's whatever.
Okay. I feel like we could probably get more answers from Myst, but at the same time, we'd be bringing one of the stones to Myst.
It's too many stones in close proximity.
Right. I mean, there'd be 1 left, so we wouldn't be completely screwing the pooch. Be just the tip in the pooch.
I feel like we're talking about infinity stones.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
So we're heading to another island?
No idea.
I don't know. I want to.
Let's save that for next session.